Who are you and who do you represent?
I'm Brian Duda. I represent the Sweet Bunny Project, which I founded in 2012.
Why are you here today?
I'm here to bring awareness and to protest the sale of rabbit meat at Whole Foods.
The real reason that we're protesting Whole Foods is that we really don't believe that there should be another species added to the menu. Whole Foods has tried to push for humane alternatives to a lot of meat products that normally maybe wouldn't be as humane, and we applaud them for that. However, it seems contradictory to that mission to then go ahead and add another species to the menu. It just doesn't really make much sense.
Well, I'm more disappointed in Whole Foods because I thought of them as a more progressive type of company, like having more options for people with different kinds of diets, vegetarian, vegan, and so I thought they were more progressive. But the fact that they are starting to sell companion animals, the third most popular companion animal in the US, I feel like that's completely backtracking and going backwards from what their goal should be.
Whole Foods has a mission. They're dedicated to environmentalism and a lot of healthy choices. And by expanding the species that we're eating, that is not a good environmental choice at all. And a lot of people consider bunnies pets. They're the third most popular pet in the country besides cats and dogs. But if that's not reason alone, we need to reduce the amount of species that we're eating, and we need to reduce the harm that we're committing towards these animals, not expand it. And so Whole Foods they really need to think about what they're doing. They should be reducing the kinds of animal products they're selling in the store and educate. I love coming to Whole Foods because they're pretty vegan friendly, they're pretty vegetarian friendly, but this was a move in the wrong direction as far as I'm concerned.
I had bunnies as pets for about 20 years now, so for me personally, it's as offensive as if they were selling dogs.
I'm here as a bunny lover and drove 2.5 hours to be here because I feel so strongly against this. I have 2 pet rabbits at home who I love like they're my children. They are my children. And I just really don't think Whole Foods should be selling rabbit meat. Rabbits are my family, and I don't think that they should be slaughtered so that people can eat them.
So the types of rabbits that they're selling and killing for sale aren't necessarily wild rabbits? Are you saying that they're domesticated rabbits?
Yeah, they are not wild rabbits at all. They are domesticated breeds such as the Californian, the New Zealand, the Rex, Florida White, and Flemish Giant. So those are our household companions.
There are a lot of people who shop at Whole Foods who actually have these animals as pets in their homes, and it just seems really, really insensitive and really offensive for them to then be selling that same animal, the same breed. It's a domestic breed of rabbit that is now being sold disassembled in their freezer section.
Maybe tonight aching for someone you're dreaming of. Tomorrow you'll be waking to the arms of love. Maybe tonight you're crying like a poor wounded dove. Tell me you'll soon be flying into the arms of love.
Do you feel if dogs and cats, which are more popular pets in the United States, were sold as meat, there would be more of an outcry by the public?
Oh, yes, definitely. I would think that would be an immediate shutdown. I think any store, any major chain that would sell something along those lines would have people chained to their doors and be shut down immediately.
Why do you feel rabbits don't get the same respect?
A lot of it is the stigma or stereotype with men. men and manly beasts, as they would say. As bulldogs and tougher type of animals. A lot of men don't associate manliness, masculinity with rabbits or cats or any other creature. So a lot of the comments you'll see here are the insecure macho type of male that will say, I'm going to go eat a rabbit, or I'm going to go do this to a rabbit. But if you say anything about their masculine dog, they will get on the defense immediately. So it's a lot of people don't want to voice their opinions because they don't want to have their masculinity or their social status questioned.
So many people consider these loving animals as pets, and it's just not right. They're considered part of my family, and I don't believe they should be on anyone's dinner table.
Now, why protest Whole Foods specifically, not all the other markets that sell rabbits as poultry?
Well, Whole Foods has so many chains and so many locations across the country and in so many different states that for them to be doing this, you don't know. Maybe they'll sell cat and dog next. You really don't know.
I've been supporting Whole Foods for very many years. Part of the reason because of that is because of the fact that their CEO is vegan and has been really, really pushing for more humane standards in meat. So even though I don't expect the world to go vegan overnight or drop meat off their plates overnight, moving in that direction has always been a part of Whole Foods' mission. But now they're willing to just completely compromise their own ethics and morals and beliefs, and what they say has overall always been their mission, just to make an extra buck.
Whole Foods is right now doing it as a fad because the consumption of rabbit meat, I guess, people want it. They say that their customers are demanding rabbit meat, and it's pretty ridiculous. As if they were to really demand, dog meat or cat meat, would they sell rabbit, cat meat or dog meat?
Hey, hey, ho, ho, rabbit meat has got to go.
What do you hope to get out of coming here today and organizing this protest?
We're hoping that Whole Foods will rethink their rabbit meat because the majority of their clientele is our people who are vegetarian or vegan, which is really a lot of the rabbit community. Plus we buy a lot of our rabbit greens to feed our rabbits at Whole Foods. So a big bunch of their clientele is people like us. And we feel that they're just trying to cash in on a boutique meat as a trend, and it's not necessary.
Well, today I just want to raise awareness, spread the message, and hopefully it'll open people's eyes to what Whole Foods is doing right now, and hopefully they'll go in and let their voice be heard and tell Whole Foods that they don't want rabbit meat on the menu.
People that would shop at Whole Foods that have no idea that they were selling rabbit meat, because I wouldn't know. I love Whole Foods being a vegetarian, and I wouldn't be in the meat section, so I wouldn't see it, so I wouldn't be aware. So I'm just hoping to, create awareness for people that didn't know.
Opportunity to talk to the CEO of Whole Foods, who is a vegan. What would you tell him about the selling of rabbit meat?
I would tell John Mackey, who I do believe is a vegan, that this is a step in the wrong direction, that if anything, he should be taking steps to expand his vegetarian and vegan offerings and to educate his consumer base, as opposed to expanding the species that he's selling. I think it's sending the wrong message, and it doesn't match with their mission. I would tell them to really look hard at their mission, and they are a big environmental company, and it's time that we really look at the food that we eat when it comes to environment and the impact we have on the environment, and eating animals is number one on that overlooked issue.
I would say John, vegan John, Whole Foods, bunnies are friends, not food.
He talked to a few animal rights activists and made the transition to veganism maybe 2 years ago, from what I understand, but is now putting more animal products in his stores. He also was quoted in saying that he wanted to use the store to transition people into a more plant-based diet, more plant-based lifestyle, which he's contradicting again. So he's contradicting what the business's mission statement was, and he's contradicting his personal beliefs. when the dollar comes into play.